beautiful. You should just be yourself.
Hey guys, so today is Christmas Day. It's 11:20 in the morning. I went to the hospital. I still have on my hospital band, also where they drew blood at. As I was telling you guys that I was pregnant, and I went to go check on my pregnancy and see what was going on, and come to find out that I had to let my baby go. I'm really going through it, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday because I was in the hospital all day yesterday, and they were doing labs and blood work and urine samples and ultrasounds, and this whole pregnancy, I don't know, you guys, I just was feeling, it just felt different, you know. Some days I feel pregnant, other days I wouldn't, but I didn't have any bleeding. So the day before Christmas Eve, I was having so much pain to the point where it sent chills up my spine, and I was having, it felt like I was losing oxygen. I just was in so much pain that I could barely even move. And everybody keeps texting me Merry Christmas, and it's like, I really don't even care about Christmas. Just pull it together. So yeah, I was in a lot of pain, and you know, I called on my sister to pray with me, and after she prayed, I felt a little bit better, but I still wasn't feeling good. My stomach was hurting, and I had called Christmas Eve morning, I called the Kaiser, and I spoke with an advice nurse, and they said that I needed to come in and be seen, and also that, I'm sorry, I still kind of have pregnancy brain, I believe, I don't know. So I called an advice nurse, and they were saying that I needed to be seen from the symptoms that I was telling them about. And I'm sorry, y'all, I'm just trying to be so strong through this video, but I want to just document it and get it out. And then, you know, I'm gonna just take some time for me to heal. So yeah, I spoke with the advice nurse, and they advised me that it was, you know, serious for me to come in, but it was Christmas Eve and nobody was answering at the hospital. So they told me to call, well, it was like I called at 8 o'clock in the morning, and they said between 9 and 12 I should get a call back, but if I didn't get a call back at 12 to call again. So 12:30 something came around, and I didn't get a call back, and so I called, but this time nobody just was answering. And at this moment, I just made up in my mind that I was going to go to the emergency room because I didn't know how serious it was. And so my fiance was getting off work, so I told him to come sit with the children while I went to the emergency room. So when I got to the emergency room, it was taking forever. And right when I was just thinking to myself, like, I'm just about to go, you know, it's taking so long, and I know it's Christmas Eve and everybody's in the emergency room. And so I had told the lady, like, hey, you know, I need to go pee do you want to take a sample now? And she said, yeah. So as I was peeing, I just thought, well, maybe I should stay a little bit longer, but I'm just going to run and get something to eat. Because mind you guys, I didn't eat anything all day. As I was coming out the bathroom, there was a lady and she said, hey, I'm going to take you to ultrasound. So I was like, great. So as we go to ultrasound, you know, I get undressed and I lay down, and the doctor's like taking a long time. And I don't know, in my heart, I just felt like this whole pregnancy was a little weird. But I didn't have any bleeding, so I felt like I'm okay. And I have had an ectopic pregnancy before, but I wasn't in pain like how I was with that one. So I'm like, okay, everything's okay. So as we're doing the ultrasound, it's just like he's taking forever, and you know, he's asking me where the pain is, and he's taking all these pictures, and then he does a vaginal one as well as he does a one on my stomach. And I don't know, but in my heart, I just knew something was wrong. You just know these things. So anyways, I get dressed, I go back, and when I go back, then there was another lady, and she called me for my labs. So they drew my blood, and I think it was God, because I was getting so impatient and I was ready to go, and I was like, I'm just gonna go home. Like, I'll just wait until after Christmas. And thank God I didn't. And I'll tell you guys why in a little bit. So, I went, so they did the blood work. After they did the blood work, I went and waited a little bit, and then they called me back into a room. And the first nurse came in, and they were saying, you know, they're waiting to figure out what's going on. He couldn't really read the charts like that. He just wanted to make sure, whatever. So they were going to wait for the doctor, and it was going to take the doctor 20 minutes. So the doctor comes in, and the doctor tells me that that is another ectopic pregnancy, but there was a OBGYN that was in surgery, emergency surgery with another lady, so they would give me more answers in a little while. And so they went out, and I waited and waited, and I was giving my fiance like little details, not everything all at once, because I know that, you know, he was gonna be really upset and stuff. So I waited and waited for the OBGYN to come in, and I just was like, I don't know, I think I might have been in like a shock and like denial. So I'm like, you know what, I'm about to get ready to go. And it's crazy because this nurse came in, and he seen, because I was looking around for my stuff, and he was like, I advise you not to leave because it's very serious, and they're trying to decide whether you can have surgery or whether they should do surgery or not, because you're pretty far along, and you know, you could die if you leave. And so he said, I'll give you my charger, you know, because I didn't have my charger or anything. I thought I was just gonna go in and be in and out and just go about my day. So he gave me his charger, and I waited. And then when the OBGYN got out of surgery, he came in, and he was just saying, like, you know, that my levels was really high, because it went from 283 the first time they checked. The second time it was 400, and this time it's 3,000. So he was like, you know, he's kind of glad he caught it, because if it went up a little bit more, if I would have waited a little bit more, it's serious things could have happened. I could have had internal bleeding. It would have ruptured, because it was measuring really big. So I opted for the shots, and last time I only had to get one, but this time I had to get two because how far along I am. So basically, That's what happened. They gave me 2 shots to terminate. And I just been having such a hard time, and so many things has been going through my mind. And I know everything happens for a reason, and God always does things in his timing. And I'm really sad, you guys. I'm really down. And I don't know. So my fiance came and the kids opened their presents, and I just wasn't in the mood. My house is a mess. It's really dirty, but I'm cramping really bad because of the medicine that they gave me so that the baby can pass. And I didn't see this coming, going through it. So it's Christmas Day, and I'm just laying in the bed, and I've been laying here, and I just keep feeling my stomach cramping in this leg. I'm just so sad, and so heartbroken, so disappointed, but then there's something on the inside of me. It's like, it's gonna be okay. Just trust in God. Just trust his plan for your life. Just trust his will. And I'm angry. I'm so angry. I'm upset. I'm just like all these things. So I just wanted to give you guys an update. That's all I have to say for now.